Welcome to The Journey.
Chapter 6 Law of Compensation. The world owes me a living. You hear people say, often with a reckless attitude of determination, that they will collect that living in the easiest way they know how. The early religious teachings were that justice might be expected in another life. The rich and the powerful, assumed to be the wicked and the overbearing, were bound to receive their punishment in the end, while the poor unfortunate ones, the wretched ones, were to be devoted to their religion and their church. Then they were sure to be bountifully rewarded in the next life. The promise of heaven and all that glitters has ever been held over them as a hope of future attainment to make up for their shortcomings on this plane of life. But no such attitude is ever accepted from the viewpoint of truth when you know the law. Are you satisfied with the good that you're receiving? Are you getting fair returns for your efforts? Most people are dissatisfied. In the study of the law of truth, we learn to apply the laws so that they will dissolve all our adverse thoughts and conditions. The mistakes of a schoolboy do not come through the wise operation of the law. They come through the wise operation of the law without making corrections. He cannot change the law to suit his mistakes, but he must change his use of the law to correct application. The laws of successful living are the same as the laws of science. The supply and the possibility are the same, but it is our problem to use or apply the law to get better results. It is right for you to enjoy success and plenty. This is natural, as the law intended. Your failure to realize these things is a miscalculation or mistake on your behalf. Success and prosperity do not need to be made. It always is. Therefore, you must change. Then your affairs will change. Where do you change? All activity begins in thoughts. The key to every man is his thoughts. Why do prisoners strive to get the warden's keys? Because there is no other way out. Neither can you be free of your bonds except through the key of right thinking. The key to successful living is the right adjustment of your thoughts. If you want prosperity and success, but do not seek to change in any way, how can you expect things to be any different? A drunk never becomes sober until he desires to stop drinking. If you are brought into the world amid lack and limitation, you can never rise above it until you change your ideals about it. Many people live and die and never know anything different from what has been handed down to them. Only when we cease to recognize a condition do we cease to attract it. The only way we can cease to recognize things is to change our minds about things. Have you ever visited several homes and found them all different in some respect? Some homes were neat, tidy, clean, orderly, bright, cheery, or dull, gloomy, and disorganized, dusty, uninviting. The home reflects the ruling state of mind. The home's appearance speaks of its keeper's mind. It is the little things that count, and many little things make a big thing. It is useless to pray for a new home if you cannot take care of the one that you have. The law helps those who help themselves. If you grow more capable and efficient, you become better and show your growing superiority. The law is that he who becomes better will attract the better and be given the greater things to do. The law of compensation works slowly but surely. You can only build on what you create. Competition in business is a rivalry or strife between two or more people. Fearing there is not enough, we fight with one another to get all we can. Don't try to compete with anyone or anything. It has been said that competition is the spirit of business, but I do not think that competition in the form of rivalry and strife, or arguing and fighting and lying about one another and lying about others' business, is the right spirit. Rather than call it a competition, let's call it compensation. Compensation means equal returns for the given. It means a balance of that quality of service that is extended to another. If one conducts their life, which is their business, along the path of compensation rather than competition, you will find this to be a better way to compare your service and quality with someone else's. The better your service, the greater the reward, the more business you will attract. Have you known some people who do not like to pay their way? The quality of the thoughts they entertain repels many dollars for this mistake. Do you hunt for cheap things? Bargain shopping. Cheap thoughts will bring cheap returns. Release your money cheerfully, even if it is your last dollar. Decide what you need, then spend your money cheerfully. Often when we get low on money, we tighten up the purse strings and we hold back. This is like closing the faucet and limiting the supply from pouring into you. The law is infinite, and through its expressions, all things are possible to us. Every time we choose a good thought, we make a good investment. This ends chapter 6. If you're finding these videos helpful, subscribe to my channel and share my channel with a friend. In the meantime, have a good day, unless you've made plans to have a bad day.